Good afternoon, guys. Kind of an exciting day, a little bit sad as well. I've got a couple of my beautiful vintage girls are sold and going to new homes, making space for a couple of two-man saws, and they are monsters, and I hope to firstly get them running and then video them, and if I can find somebody to hold the other end of the bar, perhaps we can even cut with them. I've offered several people, nobody wants to hold the far end of the bar. Who can blame them? One's a Villiers 250, one's a Villiers 350 engine, so that'll be fun. So a few of my beautiful bigger girls are out today. Daryl, thanks very much for buying one of my gorgeous Danon DDA110s, and so I'll show her running one last time before I box her up. But I brought out a few of the other girls to show one of the real distinctions of this saw compared to all the other saws in this size and class, and yeah, and almost similar age as well. So the saws out then range from just under 95 cc's. The Clinton comes out just because she's a really very rare variational version of that particular saw. So they range from 95, the DDA110, 98, the BLK, spectacular BLK, which we're saying goodbye to, 98. Then we have the beautiful Pioneer 650, last of her kind, 103. The spectacular Contra, 106 cc's. The gorgeous early LCS Homelight, 109 cc's. The John Seard XF, 110. The Dan Armour, 110, and the beautiful Solos, 125. And what's really interesting is how they make their cc's to give you their unique running characteristics. So some of you looking at the Clinton will think, oh, that's I know what that model is. This is a really unusual girl with the square wrap handle. So a lot of you might know the D series of the Clinton, and you might know things like the R65, and you might know the D60G, so the gear driven version of the D series drive, which is 95 cc's or just under. This girl is a very little documented R60G1, incredibly rare, and has her original wheel nose bar and is running an original 9/16 chain setup, which is a monster chain. Very special girl. So then these saws in piston size order would be, where do we start with these? Okay, so it'd be the spectacular DD8F match bore and stroke 50 and 50. Spectacular engine. Next one up from there will be what's the next one up from there? Is it the Clinton? Just under, yeah, so it's the Clinton 53.9, so nominal 54, but just under if we're technical. The BLK 54mm piston, the Solo Rex 54mm piston, the where are we then? Okay, the John Seard XF runs a 56mm piston. That's a big piston. The Pioneer 650 runs a 57mm piston. The spectacular Contra runs a 58mm piston. The gorgeous gear-driven LCS 109 cc's runs a 60mm piston. Can you believe? And the Great British Danon DDA110, Daniels and Armstrong, runs a 63.5mm piston. So this is the biggest piston out of this bunch of saws. Not the biggest capacity. So not run for, wow, I presume it must be over a month and a half or something like that. So there's a tiny bit of fuel in the tank. Daryl, I'll show her running one last time. Hope you love the saw. Throttle lock could be really interesting as well to see how she primes after such a period of time. Let me just put down something so I don't do it myself. There you go. So choke, choke, throttle lock. Kill switch unusually on some of the down arms is, like several saws in fact, appears back to front, but it's down for on. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm tired today. 5 pulls. I was going to bring out a couple of one of my Tornadoes and my down arm Furies, but they're high up on the racks and they're so heavy. I just didn't want to have an accident bringing them out. Right, choke off. So that's how she runs genuinely after, it might be longer than 6 weeks. That type of period of time, 5 pulls, and then just a gorgeous, gorgeous running engine, and then on a restart will probably be absolutely flawless in every regard as well. Such a gorgeous piece of history. Hope you love the saw. Thank you very much for buying, and I'm staggered she didn't sell before, because in this condition it's just irreplaceable, and maybe I can tempt you with some other old girls in the future. Stay safe guys. Hope you like the look of a few of the other older saws around, and I've got more demos coming. Take care. Bye for now.